There's no opt-out to this £200 heat now, pay later scheme, is there?
No.
So people who are already in fuel debt, who are on prepayment meters because of that debt, are being asked to take on another £200 of debt from you, Chancellor.
No, actually, I think it's wrong to describe it that way, and I think it's also, I'd say, gently, it's wrong to worry people that that's what's happening, because it's clearly not what's happening. Actually,
is it money you're giving them that they owe you?
It's not debt. It's not a loan. There's no interest on it. No one's credit rating is impacted. What it is, and particularly for the people that you're talking about, Alison, who are struggling, it's saying, hang on, we can't make all of this problem go away, and ultimately we are all collectively having to adjust to higher energy bills. But trying to do it all in one go is tougher. So instead of having to come up with £200 all in one go, let's spread that cost over 5 years so that your family finances can come up with £40 a year over 5 years rather than £200 all in one go. That's what it is, and I think that is the right thing to do to help exactly those people for whom it will make a difference. And given the choice of having to find £200 all in one go, if you're really, really struggling for things, faced with the choice of having to do that or saying just come up with £40 a year for 5 years, I think that will really help them. It was something that was actually requested by people like the Citizens Advice Bureau, from memory, particularly for that reason. And others said, can you spread the cost of the impact over time, because it gives family finances more time to adjust to it. So describing it as a loan is wrong. It is spreading the impact of a price increase over 5 years rather than having to deal with it all in one go at the beginning. And I think that is a good thing that will help people, and particularly those people on lower incomes.
If I give you money and then it's expected to be paid back, it's a loan.
The money
You're asking it to be paid back.
That's because of the mechanism
at a time in the future.
The mechanism of how. So what we're doing is saying you don't have to come up with £200 this year, because that's a lot extra to deal with. Instead,
it's £40 next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year.
Well, if you're talking about the people that you were who are really struggling to make ends meet, do you think they'll be better off having to come up with £200 in one go, or £40 a year over 5 years?
I think they'll be better off with a grant, Chancellor.
Well, that's a different question, and that gets back to our point on what's an acceptable amount of borrowing. And that's a choice, right? I have a view.
Your choice, not theirs. They don't get to opt out of this.
And because I think it will help them.
You're forcing them to take something that you think will be good for them, and they might disagree, but they have to take it anyway.
No, I'm not.
That's not helpful, Chancellor.
No, not. What I'm doing is saying...